Um, Chat, we good?
We're good.
Um, surely YouTube is working today. Surely.
Yeah, because real quick, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
have to leave.
live. We're live.
I'm gonna have to leave in a second, but before, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to break your usual intro rep. I have an important public safety announcement, okay? Everyone lock the fuck in. If you live in Wisconsin or know someone in Wisconsin, tell them they need to get out and do something, okay? Because we got this Supreme Court race. It's not looking good. And we need to flip this or we will not be able to flip the court back red until 2030. That's right, 5 years from now. Can you wait that long? No, you can't. If you live in Wisconsin or know someone in Wisconsin, get out and let's win this thing. We've got 1 week. We need all boots on the ground. We go talk to your local county party. I'm in Vernon County right now, driving to the county office to talk to these people about what they're doing. That's what you need to do. Lock the fuck in. Public service announcement over.
Damn. Yeah, so guys, we have a lot to talk about today, and like Luke was talking about, we got to talk about Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Texas, a lot of stuff going on. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the daily content, and if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much of chat as possible, but usually super chats best way your questions answered, and already know super chats, so again, send super chats, I'll read through them. But alright, so we have a lot to talk about today. Let's start the story of the day like Luke was talking about Wisconsin. So, listen, I've not made my official prediction yet. Well, I kind of did last night. So, again, I'm not predicting margin, but last night I said if the race was held today, I think it would be Crawford +8. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so my current prediction is, again, not my official prediction, but kind of my gut feeling right now is Crawford +8. Which, listen, this is ridiculous. Guys, this is a 50-50 state. I know it's a midterm. I know it's to be a bit more favorable for Dems. This should have been a gimme. Crawford was the weakest Democrat they could run against. Schimmel was strong. Yet right now, I think we're going to lose. What the hell are we doing? Guys, like, I'm not blaming... Listen, Scott Presser and them, they're
I'll be
doing their
back
damn
shortly.
jobs.
I'll be back shortly.
Yeah. Like, Brad Schimmel, Scott Presser, they're doing their jobs. But the Republican Party right now is yet again asleep at the wheel. Have they not learned a damn thing? Object class cater for 5. All the fixes Trump is doing are temporary until Congress codifies it. We won't have a Congress if we don't turn out, and this also applies to states. Yeah, we got to get our act together across the board because this is insane. Crawford was incredibly weak. They had nothing going for them. They have no momentum. Yet right now they're going to win because of circumstances. I mean, Real Texan, what are your thoughts on Wisconsin?
I just, I will be honest. I think of the states that went to Trump last year, this is the one state that I'm actually kind of fearful of, like, becoming a blue state.
Which is that I'm sick to my core hearing that. This is freaking terrible.
Like, this should have been the easiest state to become a red state.
Yeah, and now it's looking
you
like
have all
Michigan,
the
Pennsylvania.
you have all the retirees from Chicago that are basically
This
flooding.
is the freaking problem, guys. Listen, I know I've been railing against boomers for a while. We gotta talk with these boomer voters. This is getting ridiculous. These people don't do anything except vote in every election, and they vote the same. I mean, this is just... American Nerd for 5. Me, after seeing the title of the stream is it time to do already, especially with how stupid Republicans can be? Yeah. Like, the Republican Party is dumb. They should be winning this race, but at the same time, it's not really their fault either. Now, it kind of is, but guys, these boomers gotta... How do you deal with this? Because these people, they're a cult. That's what these are. This boomer cult that vote Democrat no matter what. In every election, even though it kills the rest of the state, they vote Democrat because Orange Man. How do you stop that? Honestly, how do you stop that crap? Because right now, what percent of the population is boomers?
In Wisconsin, I don't know.
I think it was like 25% or something.
it might be one of the faster growing age demographics in the state. I could
Probably.
be wrong, but
Again, I'm not advocating for voter suppression. Shut up. What I'm saying is, this is the problem we got. These people, they're old Democrats, they're old partisan Dems. They vote in every election no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is. They vote the same. It doesn't matter what it is. They're going to vote Democrat no matter what. So, let's see. You can't. Boomers are the single worst generation of people in history. I don't know. It's disgusting.
I mean, as it stands now, honestly, I feel like Wisconsin is set to become the next Minnesota.
Thank you for the wonderful news.
That's how I feel.
This is freaking we should be winning Wisconsin by like 20 points each year. I really thought Wisconsin was going to be the next like Iowa and Ohio, but it looks like no, it's going to be Pennsylvania and freaking Michigan. Who would have thought that Michigan is more favorable for Republicans now? How the hell did that happen? How? How in just 10 years, we went from Wisconsin being the most Republican favorable state of the three to now Pennsylvania and Michigan? In fact, didn't Michigan vote to the right of Wisconsin? Yeah, it did.
Yep.
By a decent amount, too. My gosh. This is freaking pathetic. So, listen. We have to deal with this now. We have 1 week to turn this around. Because, well, next week's the election. This is it for Wisconsin. I mean, I don't like the doom and gloom, but if we lose this race, it's done. It's over. Because Democrats, they're just going to gerrymander the shit out of the state. You can't do anything about it. And this has always been the one concern I have with the Trump coalition. The Trump voters, they're the majority of the vote everywhere. They're everywhere. When they vote, you win. The problem is, well, they don't vote. These people will not get off their asses and vote in any of these elections. I mean, we had a good example last night in, what was it, Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Because these people think that the only elections that matter are the presidential elections.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I don't blame them for not voting in some of these races because these Republicans suck. A lot of these Republicans are awful. Like, the only reason they vote is because of Trump. If it wasn't for him, they would maybe vote once a decade. Maybe. But outside of that, they don't give a shit. Because most Republicans suck, and the Republican Party still is awful. K-Cup for 5. My home state is on the verge of becoming a literal shithole because of these people and their voting. Got the Wisconsin GOP, yeah. You gotta blow up the party. Politically, of course. Not literally. Metaphorically and stuff. But yeah, so this race last night in Pennsylvania, this had everyone going crazy. Republicans lost it by, what was it, 2 points? And was this like a Trump plus 15 district?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was
Actually, I don't think it was a 2-point loss. I think it was only like maybe half a point or something.
1.5. Looks like it was 1.5.
I think we only lost by about 400 votes.
Yeah. And the Libertarian got 470.
I did hear from somebody that the Libertarian might have actually taken votes from the Democrats, so
I don't know. Alright, Man Milk for 2. Boomers live too long, cut Social Security, reinvest in Gen Z. I wouldn't say that, but yeah, this whole thing with Wisconsin, these people just don't vote. Now, again, this race proves what I've been saying for years now. The Democrat Party is the party of low turnout. Because, what was this, 52,000 people voted? I think in 2022, I think 100,000 people voted in this district, so half. And you'll notice that the Democrat vote share did not change. Like, the raw votes, it was like 33,000 back in 22 or whatever in 2018. Like 34,000. Right now it's 26,000. What happened is Republicans didn't vote. That's all that happened. This isn't a grand conspiracy. All that's going on is Republican voters don't vote. Puerto Rico for 5. The GOP's awful because Chris Christie can't eat enough. That's real. That's real. But yeah, I mean, just, you gotta get these people out to vote. But the question is how? How do you convince these people? I really thought after 2024, we figured this out. We figured out how to get these people out, but no. These incompetent assholes of the GOP, they haven't learned anything, haven't they? They've learned nothing. It's unbelievable. Right, guy for 5. The problem with Wisconsin is Madison is still growing, and we're probably going to lose ground in WoW. The rural areas aren't enough. Waukesha and Washington are not moving that much. Even then, Racine and Kenosha are swinging heavy to the right. Same thing with Milwaukee. But yeah, Madison's...
Those are probably the only saving grace now of Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's literally Kenosha and Racine. And Milwaukee. That's the only reason we have a chance here still. Just a joke. Just a freaking joke. So yeah, I do think with... we got to discuss how we fix this. This is the main concern I got now, because we only got a week. We got 1 week before the election, and is there enough time to turn it around? I mean...
At this point, I'm not sure. I mean, I'd like to think there is.
Now, the thing is, like, it's not one of those... Now, this is a weird situation where it's not the Democrats are winning because they're convincing enough people that they're better. No. All they're doing is they're getting the partisans out to vote. That's what's happening. That's why Brad Schimmel right now is losing. He is losing because Democrats have gotten their base out to vote. They're not winning independents in this race. But the problem is, Republicans are not getting their people to vote. And that's the thing here. We have 1 week to get out these people. If we get these people out to vote, Schimmel could win. Because that's the problem with Democrats. Yes, they win these low turnout races, but the problem is they don't vote. Or I should say, when it's higher turnout, they get killed. K-Cup for 5. If Crawford wins, the Democrats are gerrymandering the map. Is there literally anything we can do to stop them besides hope we flip the win possible? No. When the second they take the Supreme Court, it's over. It just be Minnesota 2.0. And that's the problem. And you know the Supreme Court's gonna do nothing. So, and this is the U.S. Supreme Court, I should say. Alright, let's see. Our state's problem is that we have a middle-class and working-class voters voting for the Democrat-backed by... Well, that's still a problem, but the biggest problem is these people aren't voting. The people that we need to get out and vote, they're not voting. Now, I looked more at the early vote numbers. I think my Crawford plus 8's a little bit extreme, I would say. Because right now, the turnout in Wisconsin is expected to be roughly 2 million people. Which in 2023, it was like 1.8 million. So it's expected to be about 200,000 more voters. And these people are like 80% Republican. Should be at least. So I do think it might be more. I mean, Prusser might be understating Republicans by like a couple 100,000. But it comes down to turnout. Republicans have to hit like probably at 2.2 million votes to have a chance. Maybe a bit more. Right now, it's like 2.1. Which, it's still possible, but... I don't know. Pennsylvania for 5. The problem is that the GOP doesn't advertise their candidates. I didn't even know there was an election last night. Well, that's another problem we got to deal with. Remember when we thought Elon Musk was going to save us financially? Remember that? That Elon Musk was our George Soros. Apparently, the Republicans spent nothing on this race in Pennsylvania. I think Democrats spent like a couple 100,000, and we spent like $5. Which, again, that explains a lot. That's all Democrats have to do. They spend way more money, we spend nothing, and they barely win. Even a deep red seat like this. It's just bad. It's bad. Let's see. We have no chance of winning any special election. Well, that's not true. I mean, didn't we win one in California a couple weeks ago? Yeah, we did. And that was like a...
But it's in areas with, high propensity voters.
That's true.
Oh.
But... it was higher turnout, which I know, the high propensity, I get that, but like, that was a higher turnout special.
Connecticut, Connecticut, Orange County, California, those are high propensity areas.
Yeah, and look what happened. We won by a lot. We won by more. We won by more in those districts than Trump won them by. So, we'll see. We'll see, though, but it does really vindicate that Republicans just gotta vote. But how do you get these people to vote? Like, real text, honestly, how do you get these people like Pennsylvania to vote for these people? Because we're not interested in voting outside of Trump. And can you really solve that? I don't know.
Genuinely, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I think you got to get people actually interested in the race, and people, for the most part, aren't. And I think even when you text them, they just kind of shrug them off because, they're kind of tired of the text.
Yeah.
So,
it's not good. Not a good situation to be in. But again, it's like, if everyone would vote in Wisconsin, Brad Schimmel wins by like 5. There's my take. If we have like record high turnout. He wins by like 4 or 5 points, but I don't think we're gonna get to that. So it's possible, I guess, but we'll see. It really.
Okay, I've
Yeah,
got
Luke,
another. I've got another rant incoming. Okay, so I go to the Vernon County Republican office, and there's a note on the door. So it's supposed to be open from 11 to 1, which, first of all, is horrible hours. Our office in Milwaukee is open all weekdays from fucking 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're only open from 1 to 11. I show up, nobody's there. There's a sign that says call this number for assistance. I call it, and the guy said, "Oh, we don't need any assistance. We're good here in Vernon
Oh
County."
my god, are you fucking serious? Gee, I wonder why we're. Oh my. That's Republican
This part
Party.
of the state, and we're not gonna lose because of Milwaukee and Waukesha. So these people can shut up about it
Yeah,
being Trump's fault.
Milwaukee and
It's
Waukesha are gonna swing Republican. That's what's gonna happen, more than likely. The problem is the rest of the state.
might even swing Republican, and we're still gonna lose this shit
Wait, what?
because of
Which
the
county you say?
Dane might even swing Republican.
If
Brandon Malley's got his shit together with Dane. So
if those counties swing Republican, I'm gonna lose my shit. If we lose this, I'm gonna lose my freaking
I mean,
shit.
Dane's definitely getting redder than 23, but
Yeah.
maybe not 24. But
Kenosha, same deal. I'm guessing. Like
oh yeah,
usual.
we're winning Kenosha. We got a big rally in Kenosha. By the way, tomorrow, look up Ethan Ray Sanchez on Twitter, okay? We're having a big event in Kenosha. Want to see as many people there. You live in southeastern Wisconsin, you want to make it. You even live in northeastern Illinois or something, make it. We want to see as many people as possible. I know a few people from Illinois coming. Be sure to check it out. Follow at Ethan Ray Sanchez on Twitter. I'll give you the information. It's going to be a big rally.
Right.
Brian Steele's going to be there. I think Kinzer's, she can't speak at the event, but she's going to be like walking around. So,
All right, let's
yeah,
see
it's
here.
going to be
Yeah, I mean,
K
it's probably
Cover
a good idea
2.
for Steele to-
Luke, post a number. I'm gonna call them. Yeah, Luke, post on your Twitter later, and I'll send the link. I'll retweet it.
You know, Steele's probably probably a good idea for Steele to be at that rally because if Crawford wins,
Yeah, he's well. I think he'll still win barely, but
No, let's not harass the party. It's like it's not their fault. They probably just don't know what to do, and I don't want to give them like a bad connotation of me. Because like if I actually like try to
okay,
come back
that's
out
fine.
with AFP in like a year or so, I don't want them to be like, oh, you're the guy who led a harassment camp. So we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's
You
not,
know, never mind about that. I didn't think about that.
don't do that. Don't call the people. Like they have good intentions. They just don't understand. Like it's not their fault. They're probably being told something by the state party, and the state party, as we've gone over, the state party tried cooing out Hilario with Cindy Werner and her Orlando Owens. Okay, this is the state party we're talking about.
What do you think of the superintendent race? Oh, we're gonna win that one. We're gonna win that
We're
one.
probably. Well, I mean, yeah, because the Madison mayor, former Madison mayor, even endorsed the Republicans.
Yeah, we're gonna that one. Like, that's the one saving grace, and the referendum. We're gonna win that one too. So.
Well, yeah, that referendum is going to be like 70.
No, it's gonna be like 85% yes. Yeah.
The voter ID down that might actually. I mean, they'll probably win every county except for like Milwaukee and Madison.
No, it'll be Madison, the only one that doesn't.
Well, dang,
But
yeah.
again, people, please don't be harassing the Vernon County GOP. Like, please don't be
don't
doing
do that.
that.
I was kind of kidding about that, but guys. What I should say is call the state GOP. I should say. Tell them.
Call the state party. Yeah, call them. They're the fucking problem. They're probably telling this party that they've got everything covered, and they don't.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, guys.
They're basically saying, "No, yeah, we'll just focus on the urban counties."
This is what you gotta
Because
realize.
we know you won't turn out.
Counties like Vernon County basically had no GOP presence, and they've got a nice office here. I was expecting it to be run down. It's a nice office. They just don't have anyone there. They probably have a staffing problem because the issue is the Republicans in this part of the state vote Republican, at least for president, and even in down ballot races now. I mean, Van Orden won this county, Hovde won this county, but
Vernon is a Trump plus
they
8
don't
county.
become party members. They don't. That's the issue.
Yeah, like let's see here. Vernon County voted for Trump by
8, and Hovde won it by like 4.
Yeah, so like
And
this
Van
is the part
Orden,
of the state that's
but Evers lost it though. Evers lost it, and actually no, Evers won it. Evers won
Evers
it.
barely won it. He only won it because of the third party candidate.
Let's see here. Is Madison the Austin the North? Oh, it's worse. Madison's dumb. There, I said it. Yeah, the problem is, like, Wisconsin, like, we got our shit together like Milwaukee. I'm curious how we do in Milwaukee. I'm very curious about that one. Like, do we...
I think that's just because
Schimmel's
of
gonna
his
get
home
over
base.
30. Schimmel's probably gonna get over 30.
Which, oh my gosh, we're gonna get over 30. We're gonna get, like, over 30, like, freaking... Oh my gosh. This is stupid. Cherokee
This
Bear...
entire party's a fucking mess, though.
Cherokee Bear for 5. Sadly, it'll come down to leftist suburban single white women who hate Trump and are still angry that Roe versus Wade was overturned. Not really.
That's not the issue with Wisconsin at all. The suburbanites of Wisconsin are Republicans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suburbanites are not the problem in Wisconsin. The problem is radicalized resist lib boomers and people who don't turn out. Rural voters
This is the thing with Wisconsin. People understand with Wisconsin. A lot of the voters here, they're not radical. The problem is, like, the Democratic Party is filled with radicals. Like, every single Democrat is insane here. But they vote. They vote in every single election. That's why they win. And again, the second problem is, well, guess what? People don't vote. Like, for example, Vernon County. These voters will not vote if Trump's on the ballot. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If we deal with one of those two problems, we win. Because, guys, if we have high turnout, Schimmel wins easily. I said that already. He wins by like 4 or 5 points. If we have a record high turnout, he wins. So, chance of Jurassic for 2. If Crawford wins, is Vance DOA in Wisconsin in 2028 or no? Probably.
No, that's not the case.
We'll see.
Like, I don't want people to get their hopes up because this is what we're doing. I know we're trying to do that to make sure people turn out and vote, and they should be turning out and vote. But no, I don't think this is going to make Wisconsin a solid blue state. People said the same thing about Janet, but that doesn't mean still get out and vote. Do what you can to win because there's a lot of other stuff on. If you live in southeastern Wisconsin and you like having Brian Steele as your representative and not some Milwaukee liberal, that's what you should do. Get out and vote because of that. Don't get out because statewide things aren't going to really change, especially once voter ID is in the state constitution. But your representation in Congress. I know people don't like Van Orden, but would you rather be represented by Rebecca Cook? Probably not. That's why you should get out and vote.
K-Cup for 2. Any chance Brown and Outagami can help carry? I don't know. I don't know. All right.
Okay. We can be dooming and stuff, but everyone needs to get out and do something. Go to your county office. If they don't show up, call them and ask what you can do. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, so okay.
I'm on vacation and I went to go do this. I wasted so much gas coming down here, but still. It's because I care about the movement. I care about this election. So let's get this done.
All right.
Let's do this.
So, okay, now I still think there's a pathway. I gotta be clear about that. I'm not saying there's a 0% chance that Schimmel can win. There is a pathway for Schimmel. There's a bunch of X factors that we're not really talking about. For starters, we don't really know for sure who's voting. Because some of the countywide data we're getting, it looks good. Like, I'm not trying to, like, say it's perfect, but...
According to Hines, as of yesterday, it was 8 points more Republican than 23. Which would be good news for Schimmel, but it was 9 points more Republican the day before. So if that trend continues, not good.
Yeah, but sometimes it fluctuates.
If Republicans do see an upswing, we'll see.
Now,
and I will say like 8 out of 10 Schimmel voters, most of us door knockers have talked to, have said they're voting on election day. But what if there's a thunderstorm on election day? You don't know.
This is the one thing that we don't know, because Trump's endorsement is the thing that might swing this race like 10 points. I'm not saying it's for sure going to happen, but...
Vance down. That's what I said. If they send Vance down, it takes the discussion off of DC Gates, and it boosts Republicans. It's a win-win. Bring Vance down. That's all they got to do.
All right, American Narrative for 2. We ought to pass mandatory voting laws now. No, that's stupid. Notorious Nathaniel for 20. Hey there, as someone who's fighting for getting Schimmel elected, we're doing our best up here in the rural counties the 7th. Office staff is hard to get in these more rural areas. We're trying to get more people aware. That's a problem. Like, a lot of these areas, like, yeah, we can't really make fun of Vernon County because it's a smaller area. You don't have, like, a couple 100,000 people like Milwaukee or, like, Waukesha. You don't. That's a problem. But, what?
Yeah, because I know Milwaukee and Waukesha, both of our county parties, Milwaukee has 700 members, Waukesha has 800 members. And again, those are pathetic numbers, realistically. Because how many votes does Trump get in these counties?
160,000 in Waukesha.
Yeah, and what? Yeah, we should have way more county party members. If you're in Wisconsin and a Republican and not a member of your county party, get a fucking membership and get 10 of your friends to get memberships. That's what we need. We need people getting involved. That's what it means. It's one thing to just like be involved this way, like watching stuff, which is good, like supporting rap, covering the stuff, like growing his following base. But still, we need you actually involved as well. We need you giving money to the parties. You're not buying a state party membership. You're buying a county party one. It goes to your local county. So it's not like you're paying for like shimmel to, I mean, yeah, shimming, not shimmel, shimming to
Sure, the
like
dumbass.
through the fucking events or whatever. By the way, if we lose next week,
He's gone.
everyone needs to call him to resign.
He's
He
freaking
needs to
gone.
resign. He's fucking dog shit. Only time we won Wisconsin with him was when Donald Trump won the state.
Yeah. He was
How long
putting
has
the
he
team on
been
his
sheriff?
back. What? What, real Texan?
How long has he been sheriff?
Since 20.
Since after the Ron Johnson election.
Yeah.
So a couple of years.
All right. I gotta pull the
So
turnout.
if he was chair before 22, then Johnson
No,
probably would have lost.
he was chairing after 22.
Yeah, right after he got in.
Yeah,
But
so if he was chair in
we lost
2022,
Dan
then
Kelly by
Johnson would
10
have probably lost.
points. We almost lost Van Orden in a Trump +8 district. We lost Hovde. Now we're probably going to lose Schimmel.
And Schimmel's a good candidate. I don't get it.
And if we lose Schimmel, then we're losing Van Orden and Steele.
Yeah. American Nerd for 3. What's wrong with mandatory voting laws? Well, it's just unconstitutional. Just
And Evers will get a fair term as governor.
Ever's not running, I don't think.
Oh, you still might get a Democrat as governor.
I think it'd be a Cal. We'll see.
No, and here's the fucking issue. This definitely isn't Trump's fault. YouGov had a poll this morning. Trump's approval is up 5
Yeah, you know
points.
what? We gotta bring that up. We gotta bring that up.
It's a fucking Trump's problem. That stupid ass Wisconsin's conservative sponge who hasn't done shit in his life. He door knocked for fucking Trump in 2020 and acts like he's this like he never goes to any state party events. I don't even think he's a member of the Waukesha GOP. And this dude acts like he's some like Wisconsin Republican operative or some shit. And he's just blaming Trump for this. Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
you know? I hate these people so much.
Look at
The
this.
Trump people are the people fucking involved. We're actually giving us a chance to maybe make this thing close.
Look at this. Trump is at +2 among adults according to YouGov. That's a 7-point shift in 1 week. 1 week it shifted 7 points. Look at age 18 to 29 +8. Man, this is totally Trump's fault. I'm sure of it. And this is nationwide. What's it like in Wisconsin? And speaking of that, they're not the only ones. Rasmussen, take a guess what it's at right now. Take a guess.
Again, Rasmussen used to be a meme, but they were the single most accurate national poll in 24.
+5. They've been consistently.
As John Rose famously quoted the Trump +2 song, you know, like it was right.
Yeah.
It was spot on.
Rasmussen, which they were a meme, but they're factually a good pollster.
By the way, guys, I'm sending texts for early vote action for the Wisconsin Supreme Court race.
No matter
and
what
I'm here in Texas.
Download early vote action
Yeah,
now.
download that.
There's no reason not to.
Download early vote action.
I don't give a shit where you live. Download early vote action and text people in the great state of Wisconsin to vote for Brad Schimmel. There is a script provided, and the numbers are randomly generated.
All you do is press 2 buttons.
Yeah, 2 buttons and you call it a day.
And you know what? You may get somebody that calls you a Nazi. You may get somebody that says stop. You may get somebody that probably doesn't even live at that address anymore. Doesn't matter.
Let's see.
Send text anywhere.
For every Democrat or wrong address, the rest are Republican voters who may or may not be voting.
The notorious Nathaniel for 10. If you're upset that GOP isn't doing its job, join your county party and teach them to be effective. My county party I'm part of is doing more that I'm a part of the executive committee. Yeah, that's good philosophy. Just join it. And that's a big problem. Like, a lot of these people complain about, and I know I'm kind of a hypocrite here, but it's like, just join your county party.
Here's the 2 rap. I want to see you get elected. You could get elected to the board in your party.
All right. Anyways, we'll see. But yeah, so anyway, so we got the
I'm an elected member. I'm a schizophrenic from Twitter, and I'm an elected board member.
Yeah, so right now, but yeah, for real though, the whole Trump approval stuff, like, if it's +5 nationally, what's it in Wisconsin?
Probably like
+3?
Trump plus 4, because yeah, it was slightly left of the nation.
So it's like, if Trump is doing this good, guys, this isn't a Trump problem. This is a Republican problem. It's a big difference. And it looks like his numbers are improving.
Only have him down like 2 in Wisconsin, so like he's probably even or +1.
All right, American Nerd for 2. Luke, do you want to be the new Wisconsin State Party chair?
I'd do a better job than shimming. I'll tell you that.
All right.
You know, I've only stepped foot into Wisconsin once to visit a cavern in the western part of the state near Minneapolis, and I'd probably do a better job.
No, man. Honestly, Hilario should be state party chair. I don't care. I know he does great in Milwaukee, but like, we need him. He should be state party chair.
His philosophy, he is one of the few Republicans that gets it.
It's like we said though, they had a caucus with like 5 people to re-elect Shimming back in November.
Dumbasses.
Yeah, they probably invited Rolf Lindgren and a few others. Rolf was the entertainment.
Oh, for those that know, they know. Oh my gosh.
Rolf Lindgren's the entertainment, you know?
That's the entertainment. Good lord.
He's the reason we lost the Senate race. Don't look up his Eric Humpty song. That shit was horrible.
All right.
Also, another thing, and I tweeted this out yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again. Republicans need to completely abandon the single-day voting messaging until we figure out what the hell's going on.
So, this is what we gotta do. You got the problem. Like, the problem is, it's not every Republican, but like I would say half the party. They're scared of it. It's like, if I vote like this, I'm gonna like lose my vote. Vote early in person. That's one way I can think we get this going. Tell them you can vote in person. You see your ballot. You have your ballot there. Please vote in person if you want to. That's how we're going to narrow the gap, because there's a problem.
This is one of the big reasons we did so bad in 2023. A lot of Republicans were waiting till Election Day, and then it was a fucking thunderstorm in most of the state on Election Day.
Yeah.
I almost think God gave us that storm to teach us a lesson as to why you fucking vote early.
He's like, you guys better wake the hell up.
Remember Nevada?
Yeah. Freaking the snowstorm took half the state.
You had a blizzard in Reno, Nevada that single-handedly cost Laxalt the election, because at the time Republicans had the mindset that only in-person election day counts.
Yeah, guys, it hit us in Reno, but the big one was the Elko. That was the big one that killed us. This is like
because that's
R+50.
That's where the Republicans live.
Yeah, this is the Republican part of the state, and there's a blizzard that screwed us over. We would have won without the blizzard in Nevada.
Because those are the people that believe at the time that if you don't vote in person on election day, your vote doesn't count.
I do want to warn people, too, don't get discouraged if Crawford wins by like 10. That doesn't mean we're DOA in the governor's race. This isn't going to be like a message to the Trump administration or to the Republicans in the state. All this shows is that Republicans didn't get their fucking people out.
This is what I got to tell people.
So don't get discouraged if Crawford wins by an absurd amount.
Now, I'll say this. The only time I'll say we have to panic about like 24 or 28 or 26 or whatever is if there's a high turnout race, we lose by like 15. If that happens, yeah, we're in trouble. But if it's like very low turnout, we lose.
23 repeat?
Yeah. How did that go in 24? How did that go?
Yeah. Dude, Illinois was closer than that last Supreme Court race.
I can't get over that. Let's see here. The notorious Nathaniel for 5. So many people at our district caucus were fighting multi-day voting. I wanted to die. The GOP needs to wake up. That's the problem. You get these boomers that understand their concerns, but guys, vote early in person. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as voting on election day, just early. Just do that. Encourage people to do that.
I actually won't be able to make it to my district caucus because it's on Saturday and I'm going to be door knocking all day. So.
All right. Yeah, these people, again, the Republican Party, this is why we lose. This philosophy of the votes are rigged, they're going to sell it to China. This crap kills us.
They're going to sell them to China.
They do. I remember that. Remember the Italian stuff? The Italian and German servers.
This is what the Germans saw before.
I remember that. Oh my gosh.
That was like Red California.
Yeah. And like blue like Nevada or something.
Off topic, by the way, these Ghibli AI images going around on Twitter, these are fucking amazing.
I saw that. All right.
I just saw
Wait,
I just saw
what's
one of
your
Trump, Vance, and
what does
Zelensky.
your morning routine look like?
What?
What is your
Morning
morning?
routine shit.
Huh? What?
Have you
What's your
seen
morning routine?
videos of the morning routine?
What are you talking about?
There's like this. There was this muscular guy
Oh
who
yeah,
made
I saw that. Yeah, he has like the shitty banana peels and stuff. I saw
and
that.
Piers Morgan remade it. Logan Paul remade it.
I remember. My morning routine
Michael Rose
consists of
remade
waking
it.
up. That's my morning routine.
It's like dipping his head in like beer for some reason.
Oh, holy
I
shit!
remember that. Yeah.
Yo, I just saw one that's
Putting a
pretty bad.
banana on his face to I don't know what the fuck.
Dilly Bod for 5. No more Republicans. No more Democrats. Long live objectivism. American Nerd for 3. Vance's
Oh,
finance.
shut the fuck up about objectivism. Get them. I don't want you in the party. No
Anyway.
one wants Ayn Rand's stupid personality cult. It's fucking 2025. We got rid of that shit. No, join the Democrats. Objectivism is
Rappy saw what I posted in the chat.
Oh, I can't
no.
show that at
I don't
stream.
want fucking Ayn Rand cultists in the Republican Party. Okay, Goldwater died a long time ago.
American Nerd
Okay,
for 3. Vance's finance chair. Can he deal with the Wisconsin GOP? Well, kind of, but we'll see. K-Cup for 5. If the GOP in Wisconsin takes back the governorship in 2026 and has a legislator in the governorship, does it help / fix any gerrymandering? No, because the Supreme Court's just going to say, you can't redraw the map. We decide so.
no, or Tiffany could just do the court has made their thing. Now
He should. Trump's doing it now. Just do the same
honestly,
thing.
I'm gonna lock in. If we lose this race, I am gonna spend the next 15 months making sure we get Tiffany elected. I recommend everyone else fucking joins me in that. That's what we got to do. We got to start laying the groundwork on April 2nd for that.
News flash for everybody. It's gonna be Tom Tiffany at 26. News flash. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she wasn't supposed to. Everyone knows it. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, what about the Hub Day stuff? Is that still?
I think 28. I'm guessing 28.
Keel's probably going in 28.
We'll see.
I mean, Steele's gonna lose his seat in Congress probably, so I don't know.
All right.
He should go for like lieutenant governor or something. I don't know.
Speaking of some stuff, we gotta talk about the group chat stuff again. It never ends, does it? So a little while ago, the bozo, what's the guy's name? Jeffrey Goldberg. He released more messages. Hold up.
And guess who added him to the group?
What?
Guess who added him to the group?
Yeah. Someone's got some explaining to do. Let me pull this up. So.
Mike Waltz added you to the group.
This freaking asshole. Listen, I knew he was full of shit, Mike Waltz, but this confirms it. For those that don't know, this was a group chat that had the big stink, and Michael Waltz added him. He was going on Fox News and claiming, I never added him. It was a hack. Bullshit. It says right here, he added him. He added Jeffrey Goldberg. My opinion is Michael Waltz be fired. He was never a good pick.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He was never a good pick in the first place, and this gives us more reason to fire him.
A write-in campaign against Randy Fine.
Yeah. Dilly Bod for 5. I don't like Republicans or Democrats. Our Republicans failed it as it should be replaced by objectivism. Anyways.
No, objectivism is a fucking retarded Marxist ideology. Shut the fuck up. It's not conservative in any means. Ayn Rand is a fucking cult leader. Shut the fuck up. If I hear anyone else in this chat supporting Ayn Rand, I am going to throw a chair at someone, okay?
Let's see. Gotta pull some up, Chad. Give me a second.
Real American, if you ever come out in favor of Ayn Rand, I'm leaving your channel.
What?
Do you even know what Ayn Rand is? That stupid libertarian author. She wrote Atlas Shrugged.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was like a cult leader. That's what objectivism is, what this dude's talking about.
All right, Chance Drazik for 2. Hovde should run Tiffany's seat and run in 28 for Senate. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, Hovde could carpet bag up there. That sounds good. That's a good compromise.
So we gotta talk about the whole thing because it turns out that Jeffrey Goldberg was lying too. Jeffrey Goldberg is full of shit. So again,
Wow. I didn't know that. You're coming out for the first time.
Again, all right, Michael Watts was full of shit. He was lying also. He said, I never added him. He added him. He's full of crap. My question is, why did he add him? But either way. So, we actually got the logs of what was said. This is supposedly the bombshell stuff. Quick question. Does this look classified to anybody? Does this look classified?
Does what look classified?
What I sent.
Um,
Does this seem like this bombshell war plans?
Well, it was just like, we're not gonna bomb if it's a rainy day. That was basically it.
Yeah, it's just like, the weather's good, and we use F-18s. It says nothing about location, who is involved.
Yeah, it's not like at 5 o'clock we're gonna hit at coordinates.
Yeah.
X, Y.
All it says is we're gonna bomb somebody, and the weather's good.
We should bomb Iran.
Oh gosh. All right.
remember, these are the same people that created the Fine People. Actually, I don't even know what's the Fine People. Well, it was
the Suckers and Losers. Jeffrey Goldberg started that, and 20 years ago.
Jeffrey Goldberg was like pro going into Iraq, but we can't bomb terrorists disrupting shipping.
Jeffrey Goldberg, I remember this, and John Rose told me about this. I looked it up. He was the one that pushed the crap that Saddam Hussein was working with Al Qaeda and he has weapons of mass destruction. He pushed that crap. So he got us into Iraq.
Goldberg started WMDs.
Yeah. He was involved with... Wow.
I have weapons of mass destruction in the back of my... I'm kidding.
Oh, gosh. Godsmack Air 69 for 2. Ban unspecial elections. A man can dream. I agree. Walk Talk for 5. Sorry to see your Badgers lost to that NCAA tournament. Should have beat BYU, but this year's Duke's here. Yeah, the Badgers got killed. That was pathetic. We came back, but that was pathetic.
So Goldberg started WMDs. He started Suckers and Losers. He started this shit. How is he not in fucking prison?
Which, by the way, hold up. If this is classified, shouldn't he be thrown in jail? What? Didn't we, go after Snowden and, yeah, we went after Edward Snowden, right?
Snowden proved the government was spying on us, so that's a big no-no.
Yeah, but Jeffrey Goldberg, again, this is supposedly classified. It's so classified that he's going to release it to the world. After saying 5 minutes ago he can't release it. It's as if he's full of shit. American Nerd for 5. My friend told me that his establishment friend says Higgs should be fired for incompetence because Waltz added Goldberg. Such a stupid take. Yeah, it's like it's Waltz's fault in the first place. And even then, what was said here? What was said here?
God, I wish Kissinger still existed so we could, like, bring him back as National Security Advisor.
Yeah,
but
he should.
Died.
Bring him back from the dead.
Resurrect him. Bring back Kissinger. It was great. Win-win.
That's real. That is real. Alright, we could argue against Walt. Yeah, Walt, I think, should be fired. He was never a good pick in the first place, and this just proves it. He's incompetent. That's Mike Waltz.
Why did Trump Democrats are going after Hegseth? So.
Yeah, it's like, wait, why are you not going after Waltz when he was the one that added him? Charlie Howard has been a member for 11 months. Thank you so much, good sir. Thank you so much. Maybe you could argue, Waltz, I think, should just get the axe. I think he should be fired. That's my opinion. Alright. Let's see. There's a reason they want Higgs and the Tulsi gone, but not Waltz, who literally took responsibility for it. Yeah, they want Tulsi and Higgs gone because they're the ones pushing reform. Waltz is just dog shit. He has no clue what the hell he's doing. And it's clear he's freaking working with Goldberg, so. Which, by the way, did you guys remember, how, they said these were war plans? You guys remember that? How the Atlantic was saying, these are war plans that they've had. So, the funny thing is, the Atlantic got caught changing their wording of their article. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Yeah. Right here. Right here. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, sorry. Hold up, chat. Gotta pull this up. Gotta find it.
By the way, I got another message to boomers, specific. Actually, not even just in Texas, from everywhere. Don't fucking donate to Sheldon Daniels.
Yeah. Yeah, right here. Before we get to the whole Jasmine Crockett stuff, look at this shit. All right? They originally called these war plans, but then they changed it to, attack plans. You notice that they slightly changed it. It went from war plans to attack plans. And again, there's nothing said here. It's not like they said, yeah, at approximately 12:30 p.m., we're going to have 15 bombers bomb the Yemen with our certain weapons. It's like, no, yeah, it said the time, but nothing else. Charlie Howard for 5. I was driving in Lewisburg, North Carolina, and saw a billboard saying Trump's tariffs hurt your grocery bill, paid for by the Canadian government. What the F? Wait, what?
Well, I know Doug Ford was buying those ads.
Oh, gosh.
But he wasn't Canadian government.
American Nerd for 5. If Trump actually does fire Waltz, who should be appointed Trump's new NSA? I would say Joe Kent, but Trump appointed him for something else. I don't know. Who should be Trump's NSA if we give her to Waltz? Because I think he's worthless. I think he's worthless.
I mean, what else? Who else was on the, I guess, list?
I mean, I guess maybe you can put Joe Kent there, like someone was saying.
Joe Kent's already indie admin.
Yeah,
for
but you
something.
can put him somewhere different. Just promote him.
Yeah, you could do the same for Tulsi, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of tariffs, hey guys, you see egg prices went down again? Egg price is down to $2.92 now.
Yeah, let's see how that bot account is.
Yeah, let's see here. Trump egg prices. Let's see. Did Trump? Hold up. What's that account called again?
Let me find it here.
All right, K-Cut for 5. Breaking, despite Waltz saying he was responsible for laying Goldberg in, a judge rules Higgs at the Gabbard must say they're guilty because principles. Oh, we got to talk about the court stuff. That's insane, also.
I'm finding it.
Did they delete the account?
Oh, no, it can't. I highly doubt they did. I just got to scroll through here. Maybe they did, actually.
Did they actually delete the freaking... Oh, my gosh.
No, wait, no, they didn't.
I found it, yep. Found it. Let's see your chat. And yay! They said no again. Wow. Just wow. Guys, egg prices are down to $2.92. You can't make this up. You just can't. I guarantee you this bot's ran by the Democrat Party. I guarantee you. That's what's happening here. Oh my gosh. What a joke.
I'm back. We're so back. What's the discussion on right now?
Egg price went down.
We're talking about Trump lowering the cost of eggs, and that bot account is still denying it.
Yeah. Right now, egg prices are down 55% since Trump took office. Down to $2.92. This is Biden's economy, by the way. Yeah, Tomato, you're right.
I know. Wait, I actually got a question, Rap. You should come down to the thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. This is Biden's economy. Yeah, so the whole Biden stuff, yeah, it's like every time there's good news, it's Biden's economy. Every time there's bad news, it's Trump's economy. That's real. That's because the Democratic governor's holding the prices up. I wouldn't go that well. I wouldn't be surprised, but thank you, Biden. Yeah, thank you. All right. The guy who probably set up the bot probably forgot about it. No, it's the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party made that account.
It's programmed to say no every single day of Trump's administration.
Yeah, it'd be like January 20th.
January 19th, 2029, I'll still say no.
Yeah, it's like egg prices down like 10 cents.
And January 20th, 2029, when AOC becomes president, they'll program it to say yes.
That's real. Let's see. What are house prices doing? They're going down, actually. Jacob Holly for 5. Eggs aren't free yet. MAGA has failed. Vote blue no matter who. We need Biden 2028. That's real. Thanks to Super Chat. Speaking of judges, by the way, you can't make this up. And I'm gonna ask some people that are into like legal stuff because there is no way in hell that this is a coincidence. So, take a guess which judge has been assigned to the Singlegate stuff, the lawsuit, because there's been a lawsuit filed.
Some liberal.
Not any liberal. And not any liberal's been assigned here. James
The liberal.
Boasberg.
Yeah, this guy. I actually don't remember him.
He's the one that he's the judge that's been like making all these insane rulings, like basically dictating Trump.
Oh yeah, so this guy's gonna rule against Trump 100%.
Yeah, this the same guy that was saying that you cannot deport any Venezuelan migrants. Remember the plane stuff? That was him. This is the same guy. And it's mysteriously been assigned to Chief Judge James Boasberg. What are the freaking odds? I wonder what happened.
So James is probably going to prison then.
Who's going to prison?
James, whatever his name is.
He's a chief judge in this case.
Oh,
no, he's a judge. Yeah, no, it's American Oversight versus Hegseth. Oh my gosh, like, there's no way you had to deport the judge. There's no way in hell that he got the same case twice. I call bullshit. Because how many judges are in the District of Columbia? Anyone know? Let's see. Let's ask Grok, actually. All right, Grok. Let's see here. How many judges in the U.S. District Court of Columbia? Why would he go to prison? Oh, because his judge is so insane he would do that. Be like, you gotta go to prison. Yeah, there's 15 judges. 15 judges,
That's
he got
crazy.
both these cases. I call bullshit. Anyways. Also off topic rap, but prayers for Damian Lillard. He has blood clots in his right calf. Yeah, F's in the chat for Damian Lillard, and F's in the chat for the Bucks' chances of winning a championship.
Very unfortunate. For Tucker Carlson's dad.
Oh yeah, same thing. Yeah, his dad died. Yeah, for those that don't know, Damian Lillard is the point guard for the Bucks. He's a star. He's out for probably the season. Woohoo! Yay! Our second best player done for the season, and now we have only Giannis. Right. The DNC should be designated as a domestic terrorist organization. Maybe. If they keep, well, I wouldn't go that far yet, but guys, we gotta talk about Jasmine Crockett, because Real Tex, you're talking a little bit about this earlier, but we have to talk about what's the guy's name again?
Golden Daniels, the guy running against her.
Yeah, what's his name?
Golden Daniel. Here, I posted this. I'm just gonna warn y'all. This guy may single-handedly cost us the house.
Yeah, let me pull this up. Where is it? What's his name?
Golden Daniels.
Golden?
Stolden.
What? Stolden?
Stolden. Sholdon.
I gotta pull this up. Yeah, I found it. Sorry about that. I was mishearing you. This guy, oh my gosh. How many likes does this tweet have? Excuse me, what? Hold up. Where's the tweet at? I lost it. Shit. Yep. Oh my gosh. Jacob Hawley for 20. Now we're kind of stuck. Trump has ignored these insane and partisan unconstitutional rulings. This will create a crisis that GOP will probably just barely lose in midterms, and Democrats will impeach him every day over and over. Yeah, they will. So, this guy's running against Jasmine Crockett, and how Democrat is her seat? Like, plus 50, right? Right?
Yeah, it's like D plus 50. Actually, I think her last election, she wasn't uncontested, but Republicans didn't run anybody, so she got like 80% of the votes.
Yeah. This clown is running against Jasmine Crockett, and this tweet got 86,000 likes. They're gonna give this guy $50 million, aren't they?
The party won't, but the people.
We're gonna spend $50 million on this race. to stop. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this guy is the Kim Klasick.
On
This guy is the
steroids,
Marcus
probably.
Flowers. This guy is the Joe Collins. It's not it's not good.
Guys, do not give a dime to these people. Listen, I'm not against them running, but you're
All
gonna,
right, donated $200. Unfortunately, I can't take it back. I thought we would have a shot. I'm kidding.
bro. I cannot get over the fact that this guy's gonna. Oh my gosh.
What's he gonna do if Jasmine Crockett retires to run for Senate?
I don't know. Like,
I mean, he'll probably keep his money and just stay on the ballot, and then I don't know what the fuck he'll do. It'll be like Adam Frisch,
probably.
but I don't know. It
Well,
might
didn't
actually.
didn't Gerdusky claim that someone tried getting him to run against AOC? And he claimed like one of those
Wait,
like
what?
Republican grip. Yeah, I remember back he claimed that someone tried getting him to do that for like a grift money organization a while
Bro.
back, and he
Oh,
declined.
wait, Ryan. Like someone tried to get Ryan to run against AOC.
Yeah, it was like the same group. Like it's one group. It's just like a money laundering
Yeah, that's
scheme.
what
It's
it is.
like
Money laundering scheme with these
Oh, wait,
consultants.
it's
oh, wait,
like they're
okay.
the people behind Classic, Joe Collins, and like all those other people.
Wait, are they the group behind Kim Klasick?
Yep.
And Joe Collins,
What
I
they
think
do
too.
is
I think he was in there.
it's a bunch of consulting firms, and they launder the money, and that's how they make millions.
And they get a bunch of free money. Yeah.
All right.
So they run these candidates. They probably run what's her face, the perennial candidate against AOC, Tina Forte or whatever. I think that's what her name is.
All right. A glitch Evie for 2, the 100 times impeached president of the United States. Yeah, basically.
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure Tina Forte is running again. I could be wrong, but I think she's running again for like a fourth time. Is she? I believe she is. Yeah. In fact, I think she announced like actually 11 free 24. That's like the day. No, that's not the day after election day. No.
Let's see here. Okay. We have to talk about the in other news. There's some kind of funny news that happened a little bit earlier today that I found. Listen, I was not expecting to wake up to this news. We talked a little bit. I don't think we talked about this. No, we didn't. Apparently, they found the Ark of the Covenant.
Wait, what?
Apparently, there's a CIA file that got declassified, and they claim they found the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay, SoCal Strategies says the current estimate is a Harris plus 3 electorate for Wisconsin Supreme Court.
Oh, we're cooked.
Oh.
We're cooked.
That's not the worst, actually. Like the one
actually,
in 23 was like
that's because that's ooh. That's. I didn't think about that. It's only Harris
as
plus
of
3.
now. That's as of now. We still got a week left. So like,
And Brad
So
Schill's
Harris
gonna probably
plus
outlaw
3,
Trump a
so
little bit.
well,
what would
yeah,
that
we could.
What?
So what would that
Yeah,
translate to margin wise?
I'm guessing like +1 for +2 or 3 for Crawford.
No, that'd be about. Let me think. That'd be a 4-point shift. Yeah, it'd be +3 for Crawford.
Well,
Okay,
actually, no, because I think Schill's gonna do better,
far-
actually. than
That's
Trump.
not far off from my prediction because I think my prediction was like 4 points or so. That's basically in line with.
Oh, and that's margin. That's that's margin of error.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
yeah because
if it's
yeah.
Crawford plus 3, that's about in line with Evers in 2022.
yeah, and Brad Schimmel thinks to do better than Trump a little bit by like a point, so it's probably closer to 2 right now.
I think what's going to happen,
We'll see.
he's going to do better. I think Schimmel will do better in the Milwaukee Metro, but will do worse pretty much everywhere else in the state.
I don't know. I don't want to give people hope, and I don't want to make people doom.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to be careful. We'll see though. We'll see for the poll when the poll drops. We'll look at it. Jacob Hawley for 10. We should do more. We should be funding the more progressive and left-wing Democrats. Help them win and let them doom the party publicly and make Democrats look insane. That's why Tim Pool is backing that Abdul Gazella lady. I've been saying that for years.
I'd love to donate to Jasmine Crockett just to keep her as the face of the Democratic Party, but I don't want to give Abdul any.
Yeah. Well, that organization's dead. So, Chance Jurassic for 5. You ever notice how almost all the worst never Trumpers are boomers? Also, candidates they liked have no appeal with young voters. Trump did enough said. Yeah. SOVN for 20. Well, yeah, Trump has had it in his house for years. Oh, yeah, I remember he had the Ark of the Covenant in his house. It's like, oh, yeah, totally replica. Sure, buddy, sure.
Trump had the Ark in the Mar-a-Lago bathroom,
Yeah.
dude.
K-Cup
With
for
like all the
5.
files.
Trump, Kamala, so good to see you again. Come check this out, the Ark of the Covenant. There's something wonderful inside for you. Go take a look. Yeah, go ahead. American Nerd for 2. Raiders of the Lost Ark was based on a true story. But yeah, I find it hilarious that, like, the CIA just casually said, yeah, 40 years ago, we found the Ark of the Covenant, and there's some spooky shit with it. And they didn't say anything. My question is, where is
Indiana
it?
Jones was Indiana Jones was actually a documentary.
Yeah. I still want to know where it's at. Is it like some guy's basement and they don't even know?
It's in New Jersey somewhere.
I think it's in Ethiopia.
No, or it's on Staten Island. It's probably in Al Carbo's basement.
Yeah. My guess
the
is
Ark of the
what's
Covenant?
down there.
The Ark of the Covenant's
Yeah,
either
you don't know what's down there,
it's in
dude.
either Area 51 or it's in Ethiopia, because the Ethiopia claims to have
Or
it.
in Al Carbo's basement. Probably the third one.
Or if it's in New Jersey, it's at Trump's Bedminster estate.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh.
What if Randy Fine has it?
Oh, okay.
Hey, you should open it. Go ahead, open it.
What if Hillary Clinton has it?
If she would have had it, she would have, like, her face melted years ago.
I mean, it already looks pretty melted, dude. I think
she might
tried
have looked at it. Yeah. The Ark was behind those mysterious lights over New Jersey. You know, you're not wrong. Someone opened it. It was probably Chris Christie. I think it was food.
Chris Christie probably survived because of how much fat is on his face.
Oh,
you know?
gosh. Let's see. Biden had the Ark. It's what kept him
Christie.
alive during the presidency. No, if you open the Ark, you're gonna die. Like, your face gonna melt and stuff. That's Indiana Jones. That's the lore. Don't look at me.
The lore.
The lore. I know there's more to it, but you get the point.
Yeah, what do we trust more, Bible lore or Indiana Jones?
Just Indiana. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Obviously. All right. Let's see here. Open it. No, do not open. If that's the Ark of the Covenant, do not open it. Do not open it. All right.
What if we just what if we just gift it to the DNC and then let them do it? They could do it.
Yeah.
That'd be a good test audience.
Holy Grail counteracts Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, if someone got the Holy Grail, yeah, they're fine. Puerto Rico for 2. Case over Chris Christie. Oh gosh.
Christopher Christie.
That's real. Have we missed any news yet? I don't think we did. So, okay, Pete Hegseth did put out a statement a little bit ago. I forgot to bring this up. What he said is, so let me get this straight. The Atlantic releases so-called war plans, and those plans included no names, no targets, no locations, no units, no routes, no sources, no methods, and no classified information. Those are real shitty war plans. This only proves one thing. Jeff Goldberg has never seen a war plan or an attack plan, as he now calls it. Not even close. As I type this, my team are traveling to Indo-PACOM region, meeting with commanders, the guys who make real war plans, and talking to troops. We'll continue our job while the media does what it does best, peddle hoaxes. That's a good statement. I think that's what we gotta say. Just say nothing was said. No classified information, guys. Was it stupid to post that in the group chat? Yeah, but is it classified? No. And even then, I think they referenced like, "Hey guys, we sent the classified stuff through the secured emails or whatever." So they knew not to send anything there. They knew not to send anything bad in that chat. American Nerd for 5. When you try to get close to the Ark, you suddenly hear Indiana Jones' voice goes, "Don't open your eyes, no matter what you hear." Real. All right. Let's see. Attic, what? I agree with Lawler's terrible. No, Lawler's fine. For his district, he's fine. Not as bad as Don Bacon, who's just freaking worthless, but
Donald Bacon.
real.
Mr. Bacon.
Exhibit A, why they want Hegseth gone, not Waltz. Yeah, if they really were honest, they would want Waltz gone. Because he fucked up. He actually fucked up.
Also, why are none of them like attacking the journalist for leaking it? Like,
Yeah,
suppose this would like danger U.S. troops. Like,
yeah. Wait a
why is it?
minute.
It's like,
Would this be? Yeah, is this illegal?
yeah, why aren't they attacking the journal? They're just attacking the Trump. It's like it's all on. It's like, shouldn't this journalist like, if this really could kill U.S. troops, like, shouldn't the journalist be held responsible? Like, just because you find out about something doesn't mean like
You release it.
you release it. You know,
No, you
like there
have
should
to
be
for
some.
democracy. But wait, guys, a quick reminder that the Obama administration, they literally leaked classified information. Whoops, was supposed to say that? For those that don't know, they literally, 2012, look this up, mysteriously a bunch of stuff leaked that made Obama look good right before the election. Look it up. In 2012. Gee, I wonder what happened.
We should do some of that.
Oh gosh, American Nerd for 3. Pete Hegseth over Mike Waltz. Yeah, easy. Mike Waltz is dumb.
And he got us Randy Fine. So
Yeah. Okay, they don't care about U.S. troops. Oh yeah, they don't. They don't care. Let's see. I don't think we missed anything. If it's released publicly and open to the whole world, does that technically count as treason or no, since it wasn't directly shared with the adversary? I don't know. Who knows?
we live in a society.
We live in a society. I think that's it. Oh wait, we gotta talk about what Jasmine Crockett did yesterday. So
Hot Wheels. We talked about Hot Wheels.
Yeah, but
yesterday's
she
stream.
tried to backtrack what she said. She tried to backtrack what she said. Let me pull this up. And she got exposed for being full of shit because, well, we have something on her that she posted. Hold on. Chat, give me a second. Gotta get this. Alright. So, for those that don't know, Jasmine Crockett during it, what was like a fundraiser or something? Yeah. It was like a fundraiser. She said, or she called Greg Abbott of Texas Governor Hot Wheels. And, well, people are saying she said that because of, well, he's in a wheelchair. And she was claiming, no, I wasn't thinking about the governor's condition. I was thinking about the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants. For starters, why would you refer to a plane as a Hot Wheel? Same thing with a train. How's it a wheel?
You know, the thing is I'm pretty sure Governor Hot Wheels was termed by us.
Yeah, it
like actual like online conservatives.
It was because it was a meme. Because like we could say because we're shit posters on Twitter. It's not like, you know, we're a sitting congressman or whatever. That's what she is. She's a sitting congresswoman and she said this. But the worst part about
I know Crockett is friendly with like some Republicans, Burchett, but you know.
Well, the Burchett is friends with like everyone, so like.
Yeah, that's the thing, and actually, it took me a while to realize it, but when she put her hand at the guy's phone from a I guess Loomer's camp, the person she was walking with was actually Tim Burchett.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So I think Burchett was actually kind of trying to shield her from, like, I guess, the media. But, you know, of course,
she had a freaking dumb shit. But here's the thing, though. It's not just, you know, she said that, like, if she just made a mistake, that's one thing. No, this is not the first time she said stuff like this. In fact, her own account, like her own Twitter account, she retweeted this. And it said, rolling up to the White House to cheer on the president destroying the agency that made sure kids with wheelchairs have equal access to education is wild. And it's on Greg Abbott's tweet, going to the White House. So she reposted a tweet talking, like, insulting him for his wheelchair. Just a couple days ago.
I think she also liked the Facebook comment from, like, a year or two ago that was calling Abbott Hot Wheels, like a liberal calling Abbott Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
She is full of shit. She's a liar. Which I know is that new? If someone in Congress is a liar, wow.
You're telling me now for the first time that Jasmine Crockett's full of shit, yeah. And you know what? That's fine. Let her become the face of the Democratic Party. I don't give a shit. Like, why are we trying to unseat her? Oh yeah, because she's annoying. You know what? Honestly, I'm fine with people like AOC and Jasmine Crockett in Congress.
Yeah.
Because they make a fool out of themselves. The only thing that's, I guess, kind of an L for us is that we run grifter candidates against them, and they raise tens of millions of dollars. That could go to anybody else. Wesley Hunt would have likely been in Congress 2 years earlier had it not been Kim Klacik. John James would be a senator right now in Michigan had it not been for Kim Klacik and Joe Collins. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. Hot take, even though half the money went to Ukraine and did nothing to fix inflation, Biden infrastructure bill is needed because the infrastructure plan did nothing. Like, again, they always say it's infrastructure, but no, it does nothing. It did nothing to actually deal with infrastructure. It was just a green bill. It was a Green New Deal crap. And yeah. All right. I don't want Republicans to be shunned out. I just know that as a Democrat, blah blah blah, could win. Yeah. I've read that. Abbott looks like Professor X with hair. I don't know why, but I think it's cool. Well, the thing is, like, again, we have jokes about, like, how Greg Abbott needs to stand up. We've said that a bunch of times. Difference is we're not in Congress.
I often say that, he's rolling for re-election. He's rolling to his 4th term, which
he's going to.
Yeah. Why does he have to roll for a 4th term? I don't know. I kind of want someone else who's governor, not a Democrat.
All right.
Even Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick would be a good game. That's beside the point.
Let's see. It's been 4 years and it's done virtually nothing. Just a kickback to their political buddies. Yeah, that's the infrastructure bill. That's the infrastructure bill in a nutshell. It did absolutely nothing to help people, which is a scam, and that's what happened. So, yeah. Now, Kim Klacik has her own radio show. She has a radio show now? She gets rewarded with that crap? Are you serious? Kim Klacik apparently...
I mean, she's been a big name in the party ever since 2020.
I
mean, she was a keynote. She was a keynote speaker at the 2020 RNC back when all the influencers were promoting her, and thankfully they've learned their lessons since then for the most part. But you still have some people like the Eagleman brothers that are promoting Sheldon Daniels. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the California governor race? We're gonna lose it, but I think it's gonna be closer than it should be. That's my take.
It's literally just because Democrats are probably going to run Kamala Harris. So, at the same time, though, it may actually save our House majority.
Yeah, that's the saving grace. They're going to shit the bed in California big time.
Like, we lose 2 seats in Wisconsin, we gain maybe a seat or 2 in... Actually, probably just 1 in California. Maybe we gain we'll gain other seats like Cuellar's in Texas when he goes to prison. Jared Golden, maybe. I don't even know if he's going to run for governor anymore, but we'll see.
Guys, we have breaking news. We have a new Wisconsin Supreme Court poll.
What? What is it?
Our old friends, Small Village.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
What is it?
Give me a sec. I'm sending it.
Small Village has made its return?
Yes.
What? What the hell is this? Small Village points back. Brad Schimmel.
You know they gotta go out with Maine.
Brad Schimmel +1. Now, watch this be the one time the Small Village is right. Guys, for those that don't know, Small Village is totally a real pollster.
They're real. They're about as real as Ann Selzer.
Yeah. I remember Democrats fell for this account. Luke, was like a tweet that blown up from you that had like 1,000 retweets or something?
Yeah, No. I had another fake account that was parodying the IA polls account, and it was back in 24, and I did one where it was supposedly from Epic MRA, and it was like showing Harris by 10 in Michigan.
Bruh.
And like everyone like believed it. Like all the Dems were like, "Whoa, it's over."
Yeah.
And it's just like the fake poll I did about MTG and losing by like 12 or something. Great.
Guys, Small Village pulling for those. It's a shitpost thing by Luke.
I've got bad news though out of SoCal. Apparently, in that Harris +3 electorate, it's looking at roughly around Crawford +10. So
Holy
Oh.
shit! Yeah, yikes.
we'll see
So that
though.
means
But my question is, what percent are undecided? That's the question. Is it like one of those things where it's
Yeah,
like,
we'll have to see.
if it's
We'll
Crawford
have
or like
to see.
12% or whatever? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you gotta realize a lot of Republicans don't realize like who the conservative is. So.
Yeah.
that means that Crawford's actually winning like some Trump voters.
Well, we don't know what percent's undecided. We'll wait. We'll see. Surely.
Like, how is
Yeah,
I mean, is she like using her lack of party ID to an advantage, or to I guess fool like low info voters
she
to think
does
that she's
seem to be
a candidate?
running like the bipartisan campaign. Like that does seem to be what she's doing. And like Schimmel is kind of being the
Like,
more openly partisan candidate this time around.
so I guess so Crawford's being like, I'm gonna work with both sides to come up with solutions.
Bro, I can't go to the fact that
Yeah,
like
so-
when Republicans do that, it never works. But Democrats, they can do it all the time. That's boomers in a nutshell. Christopher Fide, did y'all see James Craig is running for Detroit mayor? He's running again.
Actually, I think
Yeah,
the
for
mayor news
Detroit
after that
mayor,
that mayor news is pretty sure is old. So
Bro. All right.
like it's about as old as John Rose running for governor of Tennessee. That I think the Calvin Coolidge Project posted like 3 weeks or so after he announced.
See here. Gotta love casual Republican voters not care about anything but president. But I can understand it. Like, people, they don't like the Republican Party. That's why. It's gotten better, but not really saying much.
Actually, when the Calvin Coolidge Project posted the announcement of John Rose running for governor, he posted a picture of John Rose, Congressman John Rose, and his wife. And people were kind of dumbfounded. They were thinking that was like his daughter or something, but no. Like, have I told y'all the story of how Congressman John Rose met his wife?
How? What?
Well, he met his wife when she was in high school, and he was probably in his I don't even know what.
Bruh.
And she was competing in an FFA competition in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. She was 17 years old, and John Rose was like a judge or something.
Oh gosh, that's.
I think there's like a 20.
That's not that bad. Like,
I mean,
it'd be one thing.
I think there's like a 20-something year age gap. It's
Oh
I
jeez.
see.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Now that you say, well, no, it'd be one thing if he was like 20 or something. But
no,
yeah.
I think he was in his 40s.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not.
Let's see here.
Yeah, so there's some saucy stuff there.
Let's see. Jacob Hawley for 10. Guys, go out and knock doors. Do not doom. If Schimmel loses, that means it is abortion causing issues. No, it's not abortion. The Democrats are not even talking about abortion. The GOP must have
They are.
Well, not really. Compared to 23.
Last minute they started doing it because back when it looked like Schimmel had the edge, then the Dems switched it fully towards abortion, and now that's where we're at now. Like all the ads I'm getting are abortion related.
Actually, I'll point out something else. Scott Presser said the same
Even
thing.
though Dems have had the chance to like bring abortion back the past 2 years and haven't done it, which goes to show they don't actually care about the issue. They just like using it for votes.
All right, let's see.
Like,
The
they're not
GOP must
actually
evolve.
gonna do
Excuse
anything.
me. The GOP must evolve and adopt on the abortion issue. They will keep losing. K Cup for 5. Crawford is running on common sense. Trump's ran on common sense. Boomers won't vote Trump. They'll vote for Crawford. I don't get it. It won't make sense.
No, here's the thing.
Well-
Schimmel's been on point on the abortion issue. Like
Yeah.
he's just said, I want the people to decide in a referendum. It's just abortion turns out Democrats like crazy. And the thing is, Dems don't want to get an abortion deal because they like it being an issue. Because if they get a deal done, or even if they were to legalize it fully, the issue's dead. That's what would
Okay.
happen. So they're never going to do
Okay.
either of those
I mean,
things.
Can I bring something up as well that Scott Presler said?
What?
So I think that Scott Presler said, in regards to Pennsylvania, to basically don't worry about phone calling anymore.
What?
Like, okay, hold on. I'm inside. I gotta. Y'all go ahead and start.
Wait, what do you say?
Yeah, I need to know what he's saying.
Hold up. Oh, we got breaking news, everybody. Trump to announce new auto tariffs this afternoon. Yep, Trump's to announce new tariffs at 4 p.m.
Okay, it sounds like Crawford's over 50 in the SoCal poll. It's over.
Jacob Hart for
Don't,
5.
well, don't still go out and do stuff.
All right. Let's see. Jake Wally for 5. Every Crawford out I'm getting is slamming Schimmel on abortion laws that 1849 abortion ban. Wisconsin Project has been slamming out ads like nuts. Yeah, so it looks like that Schimmel's in trouble. Shit.
Okay, so what Scott Pressler is saying is basically change the priorities in regards to getting out voters.
What do you mean?
Basically, door knocking should be the priority, not phone banking.
Interesting.
And it makes sense because if you're phone banking, no one's going to respond. No one
Here's
responds.
What I'll say too. If you have time off the next week, Turning Point is paying for people's flights and hotels. If you have like nothing else going on, if you want to come up and help for a couple days, feel free. Turning Point will pay for your hotels and your flight.
All right. I think we're at last calls for super chats, folks. Anyone got more super chats? Send them now. Last calls for super chats. Yeah, I'm not liking that it's over 50. I thought it was one of those things where it's like she's at 45. It's like if she's over 50, it's over.
He hasn't weighed the poll yet, so we'll
okay.
See.
Well, we'll see then.
So it's probably going to be something like 55-45, probably.
I don't know. It seems like it shouldn't. Like if we only get a 1 point improvement after, we actually focused on this, that would be a huge.
You always get that feeling for some of these races where it's like something just isn't mixing right. You know. What the hell?
Sorry, someone walked past me.
And so if you had for 20,
well, it's just
John
hard to
Rose,
believe
Jared
we're only
Diddy,
going to
John
do
R. Kelly. Oh gosh.
It's just hard to believe we're only doing a point better with
that's
like.
The thing. It's like again, is it possible? Yeah, but there's just something about this race that
Or was Dan Kelly just that good of a candidate that even in the circumstances he's still good? No, I'm saying was Dan Kelly just such a good candidate that even in those situations he got like huge amounts.
Yeah, I'm just like something. Just you get that feeling like I had this in 2024 about like New Jersey and stuff. I had this weird feeling about some of these states like New Jersey, Pennsylvania. It's like, gosh, this seems more this should be way more Republican. It turned out to be more Republican.
There's the other thing. Half of Trump's voters in Wisconsin are Democrats.
True. I don't know, chat. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think there's something missing here? Like, do you guys think we're missing something? Because it's like, I look at some of the turnout numbers, I like it. Like, we're getting good numbers, but it's like the point's not really showing that. I don't know.
I don't know. I had it as lean D. I'm moving up to likely.
The one thing that is the X factor, and we don't know this, is who's actually voting. Who are these people? I wish we would have that. That's why I wish we had party registration in Wisconsin, but we don't. Chance raising for 2. Who's the worst GOP governor before 20? What?
We know Waukesha's up, and that's pretty much the only indication we have. The rurals aren't voting though, and we'll see if they vote on election day. I'm not feeling.
Who is the worst GOP governor before 2022? I say Doug Ducey. Yeah, it was Doug Ducey. Well, of the swing states, would probably be Ducey. In general, it'll be like
I mean, it's still probably Phil Scott.
Yeah, Phil Scott.
But even then, it's the best you're gonna get there. So.
But do remember?
Honestly, I probably would even say like Asa Hutchinson.
Oh yeah, Hutchinson's up there. Jacob Lloyd for 5.
Because Hutchinson was basically a liberal in like one of the most conservative states in the country.
Jacob Lloyd for 5. So this means Wisconsin's becoming a blue state now. You must run the most moderate people then, plus liberals moving here from Illinois and Minnesota.
No, you don't. You can actually win it in all years. We won it in 2022. Like you
gotta get a good candidate.
Schimmel was great. Here's the thing. These spring elections suck. I have a theory. If this election was held in November, I think Schimmel will do a lot better, even of 2023. I think it's just people are more like adjusted to elections being in the fall. I don't know what it is. Like I guarantee
I think the people's springtime is their break.
Yeah, people are like gone. They're going on vacation. They're like out of here and stuff.
Well, it's also their time. That's their break from political ad.
Yeah.
No one wants to see
honestly
in the springtime.
This is what I said.
So if they see one in the springtime, they're probably just not going to vote.
And here's another thing too. Supreme Court races like the one next year, it should be on the same ballot as the midterms.
I agree.
That's what it should be. It shouldn't be in April.
It should be.
Like, it
I
should be
understand
on
the
the same
spring
ballot
election.
as the other races.
Spring elections, I understand for like the superintendents. That's one thing, like more local. For the Supreme Court, I think it should be on the same day. But yeah,
All right,
so,
guys, I gotta go. I got class.
Yeah,
So,
K Cub is saying Rap is right. Something with this race just doesn't make any sense. I have seen so much support for Schimmel around me in multiple counties. Is this a case of bad Wisconsin polling? That's entirely possible. It could be the
That's gonna be the wild card. We don't know, but like again, voters on the ground seem great.
Yeah, this is just weird.
And it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that it's only going to be a 1-point improvement from 23. That's what I'll say. But
again, turnout's looking way better than 23. It's like a couple 100,000 more people. So
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to see the vote update tonight. If it gets better for Republicans,
what?
We might be in this. If the voting gets better for Republicans tonight, we'll see. Because Christian Hines said yesterday it was an 8-point improvement from 23, but the day before it was a 9-point. So if that trend continues, we're cooked. But if it goes back up to like 9 points tonight, maybe we're back in this. We'll see. I don't know. And I don't know what his model is either. So
let's see. Jamari Mashak stand for 5. There are more only Trump voters in these states than you think. That's what worries me about Vance's 28. That's another concern. Like, these people only vote Trump. But it's like, I think these people are becoming more and more like partisan Republicans. Not very slowly, but they are. Let's see. I'm seeing many Schimmel signs in Azaki. You know, it's just so weird. I am seeing...
No, the WoW counties are going to be great. Okay, yeah. Schimmel's going to easily probably crack like 60 in Waukesha. Might even get closer to 65. Who knows? Washington will probably be pushing 70. Ozaki probably cracking like 58, 59%. But the issue is Western and Northern Wisconsin do not turn out.
I just want to know who these people are. Because I've been arguing for a while that outside like the most rabid Democrats, the Democrat Party's demoralized right now. They're dead as a party right now. That's why I'm saying it's like, who are these people? I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but we're gonna see next Tuesday, I guess. Hold up, we have breaking news. Sorry, go on.
No, it's just I really hope this isn't like a 1-point improvement. If he does worse than Dan Kelly, I'm just like, we're never winning these these Supreme Court things again. Yeah. Like, just the timing is just horrible, you know.
All right, we got breaking news, everybody. Breaking. After previously projected contraction, the Atlanta Fed's 2025 Q1 GDP model now projects growth in its alternate forecast. Just
so we're BSing the first. No, and here's the thing. National news looks good. The midterms are looking good.
Yeah.
It's just these early... Like,
thank you.
The only time we get good in the spring election was like that Georgia Supreme Court race last year. That's the only spring election recently I can think of that we did good in. I think in 2021 as well we did decent.
Yeah,
in
we
some
had
of
some
them.
good. We did pretty good in like 21, I think.
Because you know why I think part of that is the year directly after a presidential, the party who won the presidential kind of feels like, we won. We don't got to vote. That's what I think it is. Like, especially when you see conservative media going around being like, the Dems are in disarray. It's over. The party's cooked. Like, Republicans are gonna be like, why do I even vote? Like, we won. You know.
Like you're not wrong. I mean, like 2026 is looking damn good for us. Like, I know it's early.
But we're gonna get Sununu. We're gonna get Kemp. We're gonna get like all this.
Mike Rogers.
I think we might even flip the governorship in Wisconsin potentially. Like, we got a way better shot than
and like the economic numbers, the people were saying we're going to contract. Now we're actually going back up. It's growth.
And yeah, Trump's approval's going up. Trump's favorables at the highest rate.
That's why I'm saying like something about this race just doesn't make any sense. Like I cannot tell what it is, but like
no. If this race was held in November, I think Schimmel would have a lot easier chance at winning. It's just the timing.
Yeah.
Spring elections suck.
I know, but it just again, like there's something just not right. There's just, I don't know. We'll see though. The notorious Nathaniel for 5. Also, I did have a conversation with a gentleman in person at a county event, and he claims I was able to change his vote from Crawford to Schimmel. That's good. W. All right.
Dude, the Milwaukee GOP literally switched 3 Crawford door knockers to
Yeah.
Schimmel. Okay, like
Yeah, they just talk to them. There's just something about this. Like, we might be seeing a big polling miss. Like, I'm not saying that means Crawford's gonna lose, but I just have a gut feeling that there's some of these voters that these are low propensity voters. I just got a gut feeling about it. I don't know why, but and we're not really seeing that. We'll see though, I guess. We shall see.
Okay, JD Vance is apparently buying TikTok, according to Real Texan.
Real. Wait, what? Hold up. Wait, what? Wait, what?
So now we have a Trump propaganda app. That's crazy. We're so
JD
bad.
Vance and investor group behind next week to buy. Was that the whole plan? We were gonna buy TikTok. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have mega talk, dude. Mega talk. We're so back. And now there's probably gonna be like free speech on it too, so it's gonna be better, dude.
So it sounds like this is cursed. Like, was it the whole thing where it's like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna buy TikTok and make it a propaganda outlet for the Republican Party? Well, it's smart. It's actually smart because think about it. What voter group is swaying the most Republican?
Yeah, younger Gen Z voters.
Hispanics and young people. And this is a good opportunity to capitalize on this. Oh,
exactly.
Trump talk. This is great.
And you're dooming on the midterms?
This one's saying like we're gonna have our own propaganda arm led by JD Vance. What the hell is
Nobody was watching CNN. The only time people watch CNN anymore is when the Republican is on.
K cover 2. Libs gonna flock the red note even more. Well, the thing is, like, most people still stay on TikTok.
Dude, the libs left Red Note because they found out that the Chinese weren't too keen on transgenderism and gay marriage. Yeah, they all left Red Note. You guys didn't know that? Because like all the trans accounts got banned, so they all left.
Let's see. Shoot. Let's see here. We live in a very bizarre world. That's all I'm gonna say.
We live in a society.
We do.
Man, Rep, I do have to talk to you for a second after the stream.
All right. So anyways, folks, I do got to get going. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. We shall see you guys in the next stream, video, wherever you see us at. Godspeed.